don't know.
Okay.
It was a best friend, so
It's okay.
thank you.
I got you, bro.
Stay up at night just thinking about it. Just
Start crying. I have a friend. We go to the gym. You know, we're both like, oh, like we want
Also, it's about a
girlfriends.
guy.
Maybe.
Like, maybe.
No. But yeah, so yeah, like that date. I'm not gonna lie, that was probably one of the best dates I've ever been on. Was at that time, and like, dude, I was so like infatuated. That's the word I'm using because I don't want to say in love, but I was just like starstruck. You know, you're at the movies, and like you got to make a move. You know what I'm saying? You got to.
He pulls I'm so tired.
You gotta do one of those, or like.
You want to count shoulders with? Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Exactly. So then she looks at me again, and I did it. I just kissed her.
Right.
And then from there, you know, we kiss here and there while the movie's going on. We're not even fucking watching the movie, but. But then. All right, guys. So I know it's been a while, but you know, we're back. We're doing a second podcast. My second podcast ever. And I'm with Fidel, just like the first one. But I mean, yeah, we're here. We're at this beautiful, crazy ass view. We got a cliff, we got a sunset, the ocean, the waves, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, yeah, we're here. And I'm with, Fidel, you know what I'm saying? Again, part 2.
Yeah.
But
how long has it been since we've done this?
It's been a year. It's been a year and
Just about a year.
a couple of days. It's been a year and like a couple of weeks. But I mean, yeah, dude, it's like deja vu right now. Like the last one we did it at the Airbnb I was staying at, and now I mean, we're doing it at a crazy ass viewpoint, you know?
Cliff.
Exactly.
This is insane.
This is insane.
I love this though.
It's sick, huh?
Yeah, it was a great idea.
Yeah.
This is all Angel's idea.
Gracias. It's like that. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's like,
So what's up, man? How you been, man?
I mean, I've been good, you know. I've just been chilling, you know, working on videos, you know, working on the brand, kind of trying to get that out there. But you know, it's been a weird journey.
Right.
It's been a full year since I've been doing YouTube, I'd say, because like I started this whole channel, all the videos, right when I came to California. Remember? So yeah, it's basically been over a year, like a year and a month. And you know, I made a couple of videos, but I feel like the ones here are just 10 times better than the ones I make over at home, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like it's just so much easier to do stuff and like film here and like all that kind of stuff. So it's like, I don't know. I mean, it's just a sign that I gotta move here. Another sign I gotta move here, but yeah, I mean, we have some topics to talk about today. And the first topic we're gonna talk about is our heartbreak stories and like all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, do you want me to go first? Do you wanna go first? Or?
Yeah. I just wanted you to go first, so then I can more or less know what to talk about. Cause I mean.
Okay. Should we talk about heartbreak, like dating, or in like talking stages, or like?
Whatever you want. I mean,
I've only had one real girlfriend, so I feel like.
I feel like same. Only one.
True love.
Not one true love.
I mean,
I don't know about that, but
yeah.
One official girlfriend that I think, you know, counts.
Okay.
So. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So you want me to start then?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So. Basically.
Like, how did you meet?
Okay, so I met this person. Fuck, bro. If they see this, you know, who cares? Like, it doesn't matter. But basically, I met them.
Just don't name names.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say their names. I'm not gonna put them on blast, even though like I'm not talking about them in that way. But basically, I met them in middle school. You already know who this is, but I met them in middle school through a family friend of.
So this was way back when.
Yeah, so this is like I don't even know when, but like a neighbor I had. She had step cousins, I guess. So I met them because I usually just came over just to like hang out and stuff, and they were there. So I met them. They're really cool. You know, we kind of. I mean, I was very shy back then, so we didn't really talk to each other. But then, you know, slowly like she started going to like our middle school, total middle school. Right. So then we, you know, I just found her like attractive. Like, oh, like she's very like, you know, beautiful, attractive, whatever. And then, you know. I talked to my friend like, yo, like you trying to like, you know, pass me the alley-oop or something, like set me up, you know what I'm saying? So then I tell her that, and you know, she's like, yeah, I could do that for you. So then she sets it up, and you know, everything goes well. Like I guess we start dating, but the funny thing is we never talked to each other. Like we maybe had like 3 interactions during school, like, you know, like the quick little hug, and you're like, oh, you start giggling and run away and shit like that. So we did that, And we used to text like all the time, kind of, you know, middle school, Instagram. You text on Instagram.
Right.
Snapchat wasn't really that big back then. Instagram was, but yeah. So that's how I met her. And then fast forward to like 8th grade. Starting 8th grade, she moves to Cali. So I'm like, oh, you know what? It's whatever. But at that point, we broke up already. Or I mean, broke up, whatever. We weren't even dating in middle school, but you know,
no longer talking.
Yeah. So we talked for like 2 months or whatever. We had the title of dating, and then that ended in 6th grade. 7th grade, we like didn't talk to each other, and then 8th grade, she moves to Cali. So I'm just like, you know, whatever, passes by. And then fast forward to senior year of my high school. I forgot how, but I was. Oh no, I know how. So I was very close with her sister, right? And like it used to be me, her sister, and another friend that I used to have, and we used to talk. Like it was like a trio, you know, it was like a group of us, like always like hanging out and stuff whenever she came to visit Washington. So there's a fucking plane right now, but so yeah, it was a trio. We used to hang out, all this kind of stuff, and then, you know, since I had, you know, I dated her sister, I guess, back in middle school. Like she was like, they needed a place to stay while they were like in Washington.
Yeah.
So like at the time I was living at this other house that was like pretty big, that had a lot of space for like other people and stuff. So I was like, you know, you guys can stay there. And then they stayed, it was the summer of 2021, the beginning of summer. And they stayed there basically for the whole summer. And, you know, we got really close. Like we started like, all three of us, you know, the sisters and then me. And then also some other friends I have. We all just kind of like formed like a group. And it was a cool group, you know, we used to do like fun shit, go out to eat, you know, this, that. And then obviously I started like getting attracted to her again. Yeah. The one I dated in 6th grade. So then, yeah, so that happens. And then we slowly like fall for each other. We start talking, but we never date. Like we just talk, right? We have that, we don't want to put the title. Well, she didn't want to. I was like, you know, I'm open to whatever. Right. So then, yeah, so that happens. And yeah, we just keep talking. Summer goes, probably the best summer of my life, I'm not gonna lie, 2021. And yeah, so we keep talking, and then, yeah, it just keeps going to like, she goes to school, and she, I don't think I can say this.
Don't say where, just say that she's at school right now.
She's out of college right now. But the thing is, me and my mom dropped her off to that college, right? And because she was very close to my mom, basically my whole family. She was very close to my family, so yeah. And then, you know, from once she starts going to school, like we go on and off because it's like long distance, so it's kind of harder. So then it's like back and forth. Like, oh, I visit her, and like we're cool, and I leave, and then shit goes downhill. You know, problems happen, blah blah blah, and then yeah, it just keeps going like that for like I said, like a year and a half or 2 years after that. Like to like 2023, I'd say. But of course, I also made some mistakes. I'm not gonna lie. I was stupid. I was young, and you know, I wasn't thinking straight all the time. So I kind of did some dumb shit. You know, I didn't cheat or anything. All right. But
yeah, because you're making it seem like you ended up cheating or something.
No, I didn't cheat. Like I didn't sleep with anyone. But yeah, you know, I just did some. I was insecure. You know, shit like that. It was jealousy, all that kind of stuff. But. Yeah, so that ended, and then
I don't know. I was like, yo, that's fine. Like, if jealousy is okay. No, I'm not just trying to say that, but like, what
I was going through back then.
Yeah, what you were going through, like, I'm just acknowledging it, you know?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
I guess that wraps that up in a cute little bow, and I actually made a video about her here. It's not up anymore. I took it down because, you know, she didn't want it up anymore. She actually watched it, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, I took it down, and it was filmed literally right here. I'll probably put up like a screenshot or something. I'll show y'all. But it's kind of crazy. Yeah, like I made 2 videos about her, and it was basically just me explaining the whole situation and like all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I mean, you can't watch those anymore, but you know, I basically explained the same thing right now, what this is happening. So yeah, but
wait, so you took down a video about her, right? And
yeah,
we're making another video talking about the same thing?
Yeah, but we're talking about both of our stories, you know. Last time was just dedicated to that story, like of her, but now, you know, I have some other stories I gotta talk about. But
okay, because then
it's like deja vu.
Yeah, kind of deja vu, but then wouldn't you have to take this one down? Because I mean, you're talking about her again.
I mean, I don't. This is
you're
like
not
a
naming
podcast.
names. In the other one, did you name names?
No, I didn't. I
Okay.
couldn't. But she obviously, when she watched it, she knew, like, it was about her. You know what I'm saying? But
Well,
you want to go now? We'll take turns. Like,
sure. My my first relationship, it happened in the same manner. You know, we went to the same middle school, and after that, all throughout high school, we dated. Towards the end of junior year, it was COVID around that time. It was like COVID-19,
yeah.
coronavirus.
Okay.
Crazy, that's a throwback.
Yeah, for sure.
And because we didn't see each other anymore, she was doing her own things, and I was, you know, obviously stuck at home. She was stuck at home, but she also had a job somewhere, and she was off living her life, you know,
Yeah.
doing her thing, and I was more or less stuck at home,
Okay.
you know, trying to talk to her.
Yeah.
We're not trying to talk, like text her, like, hey, how you doing? Like,
Gotcha.
how's your day? You know,
Yeah.
and she's busy living her
Okay.
life.
Yeah.
And so I'm like stuck inside, and she's out doing her thing.
Wait.
And,
This is during COVID?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah, eventually, it was more of me trying to talk to her, and she was very much not ignoring me, but making an effort not to talk to me as
Okay.
much anymore.
Gotcha.
So eventually, things led up to arguments, and from there, their relationship just no longer worked. So we ended things right there. We had a phone call, and
Okay.
it was an argument, and I'd said some things, she said some things, and it ended with me saying, "Is this what you want? Do you want to break up?" And she said yes.
Wow.
And she hung up the phone, and that was it.
She said, I want to break up, and hung up?
No. I told her, like, in the heat of the argument,
Yeah.
"Is this what you want? Do you want to break up?"
Yeah.
And she answered yes.
And you were like,
And she hung up.
oh.
And I was like, well, not much I can do after.
And you never talked to her after?
No.
Wow.
Never tried to communicate again. Never tried to
That's crazy.
reach out again. So it was that relationship. After that, I knew it had no future. There's no way to, you know, rebirth something like that.
Yeah,
Especially
like,
after an argument like
re-spark that fire.
Yeah, re-spark that fire. There was no way.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
you know, it was hard because we spent so much time together all throughout high school up until like the end of junior year.
Mhm.
So it was real difficult. My family met her. I met her family. So like, you know, it was a high school fling, obviously, but
Yeah.
like it. we ended up being close,
Okay.
and then, you know, ending it. So it's funny. I specifically have this memory about us. We took driver's ed together.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it through high school or like something else?
No, it was somewhere else, I believe.
Okay.
But I mean, right after high school, right after, you know, the school day,
Yeah.
we would drive over to
Oh shit.
driver's ed,
Yeah.
and we would try to get our license that way. And I
Damn.
believe I paid for hers.
No way.
Yeah. I paid for mine,
It's
and
like
I paid for
$500,
hers.
right?
Huh?
It's like $500.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And you paid for that?
Yeah.
$1,000 basically for
Practically.
both of y'all. Damn.
It's nothing.
Yeah, he got money. Yeah.
No, don't tell him that.
Bro's filthy rich. You know what I'm saying? We took
No.
the Urus, the Lambo Urus to get here.
Oh,
It was like a
man.
2-hour drive from LA, but yeah, I mean,
What a guy.
should I go next? I mean,
Yeah, absolutely.
okay. So I would say, okay. So the girl I just talked about, the story I just said, we had a break for a summer, right?
Mhm.
Like we didn't talk for a long time. And during that time, I found this girl on TikTok, which is kind of crazy. I know, like, what the fuck? But honestly, that's kind of how you find people nowadays, in a
Right.
way,
Mhm.
like social media, basically. But yeah. So basically, I see this girl on TikTok on my For You page, right? I'm like, oh, like she's very attractive. So I go on her page and like, you know, I see like she posts, you know, thirst traps, whatever. And then, so like I follow her, right? And I'm just
Yeah.
like, okay, cool. And then she follows me back, and then somehow, some way, I think I comment on her, or one or the other. She comments on my post, or I comment on hers, and yeah. So from there, like we just comment each other, and then we start texting on TikTok first, and then somehow she found like my Insta, so she follows my Insta. Follow her back, start texting on Insta, and then like the way we used to text though, like it was crazy. Like it literally felt like we've known each other for a long time.
Right.
Even though that sounds cliche and crazy, like it was literally like some crazy shit. Like it felt like we were like in love. I know it sounds crazy, but like that's how I low-key felt.
Right.
And this was 2023, like the start of like May, I'd say, like April, May. Yeah. So yeah, we keep texting here and there, and then I finally get her number, and like we used to like FaceTime call and like call and just text, and like, dude.
You guys would, you know, have long conversations.
Yes, like dude, like literally we used to call on the, like FaceTime, and then like we fall asleep, like that. That's crazy, huh?
I remember that.
That's insane.
I used to do that with my ex. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's insane. Like that feeling was crazy, and I was just like, holy shit. Like I woke up, and they're still on the phone. I was like, what the fuck? And I can hear them like sleeping. I'm like, bro, this is wild, because I never experienced that before. I've never have.
It's a nice feeling.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like I was like infatuated, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, damn. And then we kept talking, and then slowly I can tell she's like pulling away. Like she's distancing herself, and like her texts get drier. She takes longer to reply. You know, this, that. And I'm just like, oh, okay, maybe she's just like, you know, busy. You know, that's the excuse that everyone uses, but. I was just like, oh shit, you know. I started get like thinking in my head, like, oh, did I do something wrong? Like, you know, you start overthinking like that.
Yeah.
So then, like one day, I don't know how, but I saw that, like, you know, like when you see on someone's Insta, you can see their highlights, right?
Right.
So I check her page randomly, and her highlights are gone, right? So I was like, huh, that's interesting. So obviously I have like 3 other accounts. I have Bayhan and, you know, some other shit, some burner accounts. But then I check the other account. I go on my other account and I check her page, and her highlights are there. And I was like, okay, so she hid me from her stories. So I check her. She posted a story, right? I checked the story, and guess what it was?
I'm assuming some guy friend or boyfriend.
Bro, she was at Target with another guy, like in the mirror pic. Like she took a mirror pic with another guy, and bro, I was more like pissed than sad. Because obviously at that time, like you can feel like you're like, oh my God, like I just wasted all this time, this, that.
Okay.
So I literally sent her a fat ass paragraph just saying like you really had to block me from your story. Like you couldn't just tell me straight up. Like I was mad, bro. Like I was pissed. And I sent her that. And right after I sent it, like 20 minutes after, I immediately regretted it. I was like, oh my God, like I look so like, well, at the same time, like that is kind of fucked up what she did.
It is fucked up. Absolutely.
Yeah. So then she replied like, oh.
But do you think you could have handled it better?
I mean,
you could have handled the situation in a different way.
I mean, I could have just like ghosted her. That's it. Just, you know.
That's true.
That's like the simplest, most explanation of. It's not even a word. What the fuck? That's the most like easiest way I could have gone about it. But she literally like texted back to the paragraph I said. She was like, "I'm sorry. Like I thought it'd be easier if I didn't tell you." And I was just in my head like, "Oh, like
easier for who? I mean,
for her,
easier
exactly.
For her, right?
Yeah." So I was like,
so,
"Are you stupid?
You know.
Like, are you dumb?" So then,
are you dumb?
Like, are you dumb? Like, so then I was just like, you know what? It's whatever. We're like, you live in LA, I live here in like Washington, and I was just like, you know, probably wasn't gonna work. And that's also what she said. She was like, you live all the way over there, like how would it even work? And I was like, you know what? You're right. And the crazy thing is, I was planning, you know, that trip, the last Cali trip I came, right?
Right.
Yeah, that trip was supposed to see her and meet her. So I was literally more pissed because I was like, bro, I was really gonna go see you and meet you, and like we were gonna do all this stuff, all these things. Oh shit, it's a
bird.
That's a big ass hawk or a bird, yeah. But yeah, I was gonna like do all these things with her, and then like, you know, it failed. You know, shit went south. So I was like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna go to LA. I'm gonna enjoy my time. You know, this, that, and then yeah. I mean, that's how I started my YouTube. So in a way, her, you know, talking to some other guy kind of made me, you know, start the channel and start the YouTube. So
yeah,
shout out to you if you're watching this. You basically made my YouTube career. But yeah, I mean,
do you think that TV is gonna fuck up because it's getting real dark, and then the only light after is this right now?
Yeah, let me check if it's still recording.
Because that's the only thing you see in frame.
Is it that dark? Holy shit, it is dark. Sorry guys, quick intermission. We had to check if the podcast was still filming, but we're back.
So we're gonna take that off or leave it there?
We can leave it there.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, do you have any other heartbreak stories, or is that it?
Not really.
Not
I mean,
really?
I do have one more, but just for the sake of respect, and I don't know, I still very much care for this person, so I just
Okay.
rather not mention it at all. But
Well,
it's something that I do think about. I still think about that person.
Okay.
So
Damn, that was the one, kind of the one that got away. In a way.
I guess in a way, the one that got away, but
Mhm.
it's all right. It's we just had very different views in the end of like what we wanted in a relationship, I guess.
Gotcha.
So I don't know.
okay.
It was a best friend. So
It's okay.
thank you.
I got you, bro.
Stay up at night just thinking about it. Just
Start
like,
crying.
yeah.
I mean, I guess I have one more, and this one was actually really recent.
Oh really?
Yeah, they might see this. I'm not gonna lie. So
As long as you don't name names.
no, I'm not gonna say their name. I'm not gonna talk bad about them. But basically, so this was like, I'd say early May. I have a friend. We go to the gym. You know, we're both like, oh, like we want.
Oh, so it's about a guy.
Maybe.
Is
Like,
it
no.
maybe?
No. But yeah, so we're both like, he wants a girlfriend really bad. So he texts this one girl, and he says happy birthday to her.
Right.
And from there they start talking, right? So that's like, he's set for life. You know, they keep talking, and they're actually currently dating right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take that idea. You know, I'm gonna ask, slide up and say happy birthday to someone. So there's this girl I followed, and she followed me back, and then from like a little while, it was like her birthday, right? So I was like, this is like my opportunity.
Right.
Slid up, said happy birthday, and then from there we just kept talking and talking. And at first, I could tell she didn't really fuck with me because like her response times were really long. So then I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna keep going. I was persistent. I kept talking to her.
Right.
But then yeah, so we keep talking, and hold on. Yeah, that shit's beautiful. Hold on.
Yeah.
Gotta take a picture of this.
Take a picture during the podcast.
Mid podcast, I gotta take a photo of this shit. Wow, that is insane.
That is gorgeous.
Sunset chasers. We're really sunset chasers, bro.
Absolutely.
Actually crazy. So yeah, we keep texting, we keep talking, and then like I finally get the courage to. Well, I get her number first, and we text from there.
Oh really?
And then I finally get the courage to ask her on a date, right?
Okay.
So I asked her on a date. We went like pottery painting,
Pottery painting?
Yeah, pottery
That's
painting.
such a sick idea.
I know,
I
dude.
might take that. I'm not gonna lie.
You should, bro. It's so,
Yeah.
dude, it's amazing. Like, it's a really good, because you're talking, you're painting, you're making jokes, you're flirting, whatever. So yeah, we did that, and then, what's it called? Yeah, like that date. I'm not gonna lie, that was probably one of the best dates I've ever been on. Was at that time, and like, dude, I was so like infatuated. That's the word I'm using because I don't want to say in love. But I was just like starstruck. Like I was in a daze. And we went on a second date, and then on the second date we watched Planet of the Apes, the one that just came out, kind of.
Yeah.
So we
the
watched-
most recent Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, the most recent one. So we watched that. You're at the movies, and like you got to make a move. You know what I'm saying? You got to.
He pulls the. Oh, I'm so tired.
You got to do one of those, or like.
You want to count shoulders with? Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Exactly, bro. So yeah, that happens. Or like I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I said fuck it. And no, actually she had a ring on or something.
Right.
And I was like, oh, let me see. Like I looked at her hand, and I was just like, and I held it. And then from there, bro, her whole like body language changed. Like she started leaning on me and like, you know what I'm saying? Like getting more comfortable basically.
Right.
So then yeah, so that happens, and like I put my shoulder around her, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, she looks at me, and I look at her, but I was like, I can't do it. Like, I didn't kiss her. So we keep watching the movie. 10 minutes later, she does it again, and I kiss her on the forehead. We watch the movie,
Kiss her on the forehead.
Yeah,
Nice,
I had to, bro.
nice.
I couldn't kiss her in the mouth yet.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
So then she looks at me again, and I did it. I just kissed her.
Right.
And then from there, we kiss here and there while the movie's going on. We're not even fucking watching the movie, but but then yeah. So then that happens, and like we held hands to walk back to the car. I dropped her off, and then we went on a third date. We went to like a beach to watch the sunset. We were talking, and like, dude, it was crazy. I mean, it was actually insane. Like, I was starstruck. Like, I was in a daze,
Right.
So that one hurt. I'm not gonna lie, that one hurt because it basically just stopped working out because like she's going through stuff right now, mentally, with family and stuff like that. Which, I mean, I hope that's the truth. I mean, she could just be lying and just like not want to tell me, oh, I don't want to talk to you no more. But you never know. So I just gave her the benefit of the doubt, and I was like, you know what, it's okay. I'm gonna give you your time and space, and like if you ever need anything, just I'm always like one call away.
Right.
And yeah, I mean that ended like what, a month ago. So
really?
This was very recent, yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's crazy. It's pretty wild, yeah.
Definitely interesting story.
Yeah.
Interesting stories.
Let me see.
You have a little more than me, but
yeah. I mean, I have one more, but it's before the first one I said. It was
really?
It was like my first girlfriend, but we don't need to get into that one because it was like.
Yeah, so this was in kindergarten.
This was preschool.
It's like preschool.
Let me check if it's still recording.
Man.
Here, let me get the light. There it is. Do you get yellow or let me see how it looks on camera? Oh, yellow's kind of a vibe. Should we do white?
You want to turn this off?
You want me to turn it off? We can leave it on.
I'm just saying.
I mean, you can leave it on.
Yo, dude, that's a vibe.
Yellow or white? Or should we do like in the middle?
Middle-ish.
Right there.
Right
yeah,
there.
that's perfect.
Yeah.
Where do we set this up?
Behind the camera? Oh, maybe on top of it?
We could.
Oh, yeah, that's way
that's
better.
sick. I gotta take this off. That light is so bright. We're back. We had to put the light up because it was getting dark as shit. So yeah, I mean, I think we left off with the heartbreak stories, but we don't have to talk about that no more. I mean, life is crazy, huh? Let's just segment our way out to the. I actually have a couple topics we could talk about.
All right.
I have them on my phone because I put a poll on my Instagram to see what we could talk about, but let's see.
We're going to talk about the time we got invited to the Diddy party.
Exactly, yeah. My favorite time. That was the best party I've ever been to, honestly.
There's no party like a Diddy party.
Fuck, my service is bad.
I don't even have my phone.
He left his phone in the car.
I have a feeling I left it in the car, but I don't know. I could have dropped it somewhere.
We hope it's in the car. 'Cause if it's not,
Lost my fucking phone.
I could just call it. I just realized I could have called it this whole time.
Yeah, but I mean, if it's somewhere on the floor,
It's true.
we're not going to be able to hear it.
Unless we start walking back and then somehow, I just call and we'll
I have
see.
a feeling it's in the car.
Yeah, it probably is. All right. Diddy.
Diddy.
Just Diddy.
Did he do it?
Did he do it? That's a good one. No, that shit is crazy though. Do you know like the whole story about that?
Hell no.
I don't know.
I mean, I
either.
only know snippets because of TikTok. You know what I mean? I'm not well informed. I'm just.
Like I guess like they had like a fat orgy after, right?
During the parties. No, not after the party.
It was after. No, it wasn't during. Because he had like the all white party, right? And then like after he's like, because there's a video of him saying like, all right, all the kids need to go. Like, it's about the real party about to start. And like,
that's
yeah,
crazy.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he was
I
like.
did not know that. You probably know more than I do.
I think so, probably, but yeah, that's insane. And
I know for sure that they found like 1,000 bottles of baby oil in his
and like lube and shit.
Yeah,
dude,
that's insane.
It's crazy. I mean, I wish I was there, but like,
I did not get invited.
Oh, fuck! I wish I was just like now. But no, I mean, he's pretty much fucked. Like he's in jail, and I heard they like canceled his bailout money.
Crazy.
And like I heard it was like $5 million or some shit. I mean,
Jesus.
that's probably nothing to him, but like, dude, the fact that they canceled it, like they like denied it, is crazy. Like insane. But yeah, I mean, Diddy. Did he do it? That's a good. That was a good one. I never heard someone say that. That's.
Really? You never heard
I've
anyone
never
say,
heard
did
that.
he,
No.
did he do it?
Did he do it? That's insane. But let's get down to the nitty gritty. You like men?
It finally comes out.
We have to talk about it. You know, it's been up in the air. You know, everyone's speculating like, oh,
The allegations are correct.
does Fidel like men? Does he not? Like, everyone wants to know this answer. So, provide us with an answer, please, today, young kind sir, handsome young man.
I play both sides. I play for both teams, type shit.
Exactly, bro.
No.
Clip that. Someone clip that. Clip that. No, clip it. Clip it and post it on everything. You know.
No.
No.
Is that really
No,
our discussion?
I'm joking. I'm kidding.
Okay, I was about to say.
Unless it's like, all right, but it's like that. But yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Topic of discussion. I mean,
Topic of discussion.
just for an update. I mean,
Actually, yeah, give an update because they haven't seen your.
they haven't seen me.
They
in a
haven't heard
while.
about you in a while. I mean, a year. It's been a year. So.
It's pretty much the same
deal.
same deal as last time. Just work and work and work. I did go to Japan.
Oh
for a
yeah,
month.
I remember that. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Your stories were sick.
I went to Japan for a month.
How was that?
It was life changing.
Really?
I think we touched on it when we were eating earlier.
Yeah, that's for like another vlog, but yeah, we talked about it for a bit in another video. But yeah, I mean,
I described it as Japan is everything you think it is, and then absolutely nothing like you expect, all in one.
that's
And
good way to put it.
it's just all crazy experiences, and even the most mundane things like getting a coffee. I loved it. I loved every
it.
single minute.
Wow.
I loved being on the trains, the subways, the transportation.
Yeah.
It's real clean, real fast, real quiet. So
The bullet train?
that's the one thing I regret. I never got a ticket for
Really?
the bullet train.
I
Yeah.
thought it was like the main transportation. Not really, right?
That's just for going to longer distances faster.
Oh, like from
So-
Tokyo to Osaka or some shit?
Yeah, basically.
Okay,
That's a very common
place.
no, a very
Trail.
common ticket to buy, like from
Okay,
Tokyo
okay.
to Osaka.
Gotcha.
So
Huh.
no, just taking the train within Tokyo, because that's where I stayed. Tokyo, so cities within Tokyo.
Yeah.
That's more or less where I stayed.
Gotcha.
And yeah, I loved it. There was a night where we ended up going to a club. We ended up
Really?
partying, and we ended up staying out until around 4 a.m.
Jesus.
Yeah. So we were partying, and then we knew that we would have to wait. The trains, they stop at 12 a.m. That's the last train.
Oh shit. Okay.
So it was around 12:30 to 1 inside the club, and we said to each other, we have to stay out all night now, or we have to get a taxi. And getting a taxi or Uber is pretty expensive in Japan.
Okay.
So I looked at my guys and I told them we have to party or chill until like 4:30, 5 a.m. And they said
Let's
that's all
party?
right. We're in it for the long haul, basically.
YOLO.
Yeah, and and we were pretty much like beat after 2:30, maybe 3ish, of just clubbing, partying, and we decided to leave. We left the club, and we were walking around the area,
Okay.
and I told them, I asked, "Is anyone hungry?" They agreed. They were like, "Yeah, we're pretty hungry. We could go get something to eat." And it was around 4:30, and there was a line, there was a queue for a restaurant, a ramen shop, right?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
4:30.
4:30 a.m.
Jesus.
There was a line for a ramen shop. We waited in line, and we got our order. And in Japan, there's a lot of places where you don't have to ask someone what you want. What you do is you would either grab a piece of paper or an image, and you would hand it to the chef, and they would bring you your food. You obviously
Okay.
pay for it. You get the card. You'd give it to the chef. The chef would bring you your food,
Interesting.
right?
Yeah,
So
that's pretty cool, actually.
you don't have to say a word to anybody if you don't want to.
That's
You
sick.
can just buy your ticket, give the ticket to the chef. Chef brings you your food.
Damn.
So that's exactly what we did. We ate our ramen, and it was the best 4:30 a.m. ramen you could get, man. It was, oh man,
Jeez.
so good, so good.
Damn.
Yeah.
I need to go to Japan, like for real. That sounds amazing. I want to go to Japan or like Brazil, Spain.
Brazil's definitely on my list.
Yeah, Brazil would be sick.
definitely on
What else? What else? Even Africa would be
Mhm.
sick. Or like,
my list. Australia?
no, but they have too many like bugs and like scary ass animals and shit.
Why you
Like,
scared?
I'm terrified, bro. Like, I don't want to die. Like a big ass tarantula wakes you
Man.
up or some shit.
I'm pretty
Have
sure
you
you
seen
don't
them?
see anything like that unless you're out in the wilderness. You know what I mean?
The
'Cause-
outback.
In the outback.
Yeah. I guess
Um,
that is true. Like if you stay in like Sydney.
In the cities.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like Sydney and I don't know any other cities, but you know.
Like, fuck, what's the other one called? I don't even know, but
But
yeah,
I'm sure you're okay.
you're right.
You'll be alright.
Sure. You'll be alright.
You'll be alright.
But, yeah.
You want to know anything else about Japan? On
Nah.
any questions? All right. So that's the end of the
I'm kidding.
podcast.
No, like, no, I mean, like, I bet the language barrier was hard as shit, right?
Yeah. I don't know any Japanese, so
Yeah.
when I arrived, it was pretty much relying on people knowing English or Google Translate.
Okay.
And it's real awkward, you know, just showing your phone to somebody being like,
True.
this. And but they get a lot of tourists, people who speak English.
Yeah.
So they're pretty okay about it.
Okay.
But just to be able to talk to more people, I would definitely want to learn Japanese before I go again. At least the very basics.
That makes sense. I mean, yeah.
So you can have, you know, a conversation with, you know, just a random person. Because,
Exactly.
I mean, they're very welcoming people, you know,
Yeah.
depending on the set and setting. Because during, like, transportation, the trains, it's very much quiet. Like, keep to yourself. Try not to speak.
Okay.
Not even on the phone. Even within your friends, try to
Yeah.
keep your voice down. That type of like dynamic. So
Gotcha.
the setting, and the type of person, basically. But chances are they're willing to have a conversation with you.
That's cool.
So-
Yeah.
And because they're so secluded, you know, they're an island. They don't
Yeah.
get too many people outside of a Japanese person who can speak Japanese. So they would love
True.
to see, you know, a foreigner speak Japanese and be able to have a conversation in that way.
Yeah, I mean, that does make sense.
Mhm.
And it's also like a good skill to have like multiple languages under your belt.
Oh yeah.
Because like, I mean, obviously it's cool as fuck. I mean, learning a new language alone is hard as fuck to do.
Oh yeah.
Like it's super hard. So it's very impressive if you can have that skill.
Yeah.
But yeah. Japan, bro. I need to go. I definitely need to go
It's
there.
waiting for you.
It's calling my name. I mean, my ancestors are from there, so it's like I gotta go. You know,
Yeah.
I gotta see where my roots, some of my roots, came from. But yeah, that's sick. So
The
like,
one thing that I regret not being able to do was go to a car meet.
really, you didn't do that?
No, that was
Damn.
one of the reasons why we wanted to go, but we just couldn't, because if you don't have a car, you cannot go in. Like
Really?
you can't just walk there, show up, be like, oh man, the cars. You have to have a car in order to
get
get
in?
in. Yeah.
Damn, because I know there's one spot. It's like a bridge that circles around.
Yeah.
I think it's called fuck, I don't want to butcher the name. I forgot, but it's pretty sick. Like all the car meets happen there.
Yeah.
There's like a little food stand, like a shop.
I
And, like,
believe that's where we wanted to go, but if you don't have a car, you're not allowed to enter.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of messed up. I mean,
I guess in a way.
in a way, yeah, but it does make it like less like, I guess, crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know some people just want to go look at the cars, but then it also makes it just like, okay, only the
Not
car people
anyone
are-
can join. You know what I
Exactly,
mean?
yeah. So I guess it is kind of cool, but
It's very private, but
yeah.
we would have had to rent a car, and we would have to learn how to drive somewhat in the Japanese roads.
Yeah.
And they drive in the left lane, and their cars are left hand.
Right hand drive.
Right hand drive, manual, you know, stick shift,
Gotcha.
and it just would have been a hassle. I don't know any of the Japanese like road laws.
Rules.
You know,
Would you be
rules.
able to rent a car though?
Yeah, we had
Really?
our international driver's license.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
That's
because we
sick.
rented out go-karts and drove around the city.
Oh, you did that?
Yeah.
Was it like the Mario Kart ones? Or just
Yeah,
like,
it was
that's
exactly that.
sick. Did you take any videos or anything?
I took one video and it was real shaky because I had to do it real quick because the light turned green.
That's
yeah, I have like
sick,
one video.
Dude, that's so fun.
But
How was that?
We had pictures. It was fun. It was cool.
Yeah.
Those things go pretty fast for like how tiny they are.
Yeah.
It was real cool.
That's sick.
Yeah.
I want to do that so bad. I've seen videos of people doing that.
It's fun.
It looks.
It's fun.
It looks
you'd enjoy it. You enjoy it.
For sure. Damn. So you didn't want to rent a car just because like the rules and stuff?
Yeah, it's very different, and I didn't want to crash my first time in Japan.
That would suck.
Yeah.
You know how to drive manual or no?
Not confidently. I can get it going.
I was gonna make a joke.
I can't. Oh, fuck you.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh man.
Not really. It's like not.
Fuck you.
Nah, but damn. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like this is like off topic, but like I feel like this trip, you know, like, cause you know the first time I went to Cali, I drove by myself,
Right.
and like I was here to make videos and stuff, and like I'm not gonna lie, when you were busy, I was just like, bro, like I have nothing to do, so I used to just go out and do shit by myself.
Right.
And now this time around, like, you know, I post to my story or whatever, like, you know, like, oh, if you're down to meet up, if you're down to like film, or just like hang out, you know, explore shit, and just like, you know, do random shit, like film videos,
Right.
maybe like photo shoots, whatever. Like I posted that on my story just to see like, oh, if anyone's down, you know, because
Yeah.
the only person I knew before I came was you.
Yeah.
But I know of people who lived here, so I was just like, okay, maybe like they'd be down to, you know, hang out, whatever.
out.
And actually, surprisingly, I met like I'd say 4 other people during this trip, which is I mean that's pretty good, I'd say.
Yeah,
they were all
that's insane.
chill, yeah. I mean they're all throughout the videos, all the vlogs I posted and stuff. But yeah, I mean it's like I was at a hilltop, I was at a view, and I was just thinking like I'm really in this whole city, and I don't know anyone besides like you and like a couple people, like, but I'm not even close to them.
Right.
Like the only person I'm close to is you, and I'm just like I'm in this whole city. I have no family here. I literally have like $100 to my name right now, and like I was just thinking like is this even gonna work? Like I was just like holy shit, like I was basically second guessing, and I was like doubting myself and just like, you know, kind of like scared in a way, but it's just like, cause it is scary. Like,
I mean, it's almost like a 24-hour drive, isn't it? It's like a 20-hour,
it's like
18
16,
hour.
17 hours.
Yeah. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
I mean, I'm a trooper when it comes to that, I guess. But
Yeah, you can. If you can
I
do
can
one
drive.
thing, it's driving.
yeah, literally,
drive
bro.
like no other.
Call me Vin Diesel. But
Calm down, Toretto.
calm down, family. But but nah. Yeah, I mean, I was talking to some people. They were just like, you know, it's the start. Like, you gotta eat shit before you can, like, you know, get up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be down to be up. So that is true. Like, I gotta, you know, go through like the hard times and this alone times and like, you know, kind of that stuff first,
Right.
and then slowly over time I'm gonna meet new people. I'm gonna, you know, find more opportunities. This, that. So yeah, I guess, you know, right now it's gonna suck, but eventually it'll be better. And I mean, the goal is to move here and you know, build my career up from here. But I mean, hopefully soon. I mean, I hope soon, but we'll see. I mean, with time, time will tell.
Only time will tell.
Only time will tell. Yeah. We just make out.
Just make out. Yeah, because that's what we want to do. Cut the camera. Cut the camera.
Just like that. I mean, I think that's it. Like, there's not really. Shit. Something just flew past. I wish y'all could see, like, I mean, obviously the sunset's gone, but once I turn off this light, there's so many stars. Like, I don't know if you can see them, but
Yeah, kinda.
it's pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Insane.
And there's literally like a cricket right behind me, just chirping away. But yeah, I mean, I could literally like sit here all day, just listen to like music and vibe out, basically. But yeah, I mean, thanks for coming back on the podcast
Thank you
again.
for having me.
Of course, you know, this is like a yearly tradition we're gonna do. You know, every time I come to LA, we're gonna have Fidel on the podcast. New location every time. Maybe
I'll
we
definitely try. I'll
Huh?
definitely try to make time.
Yeah, but maybe we'll try new locations every time. If not, maybe this one. I mean, it was a drive to get here. I'm not gonna lie, it took like 2 hours to get here, but
Yeah.
it
It was a drive.
It was a bit of a drive, but I mean, the view. I personally say it's worth it. It's pretty nice, but
It's really nice.
yeah. I mean, yeah, we'll definitely do another one, and
Absolutely.
you know what I'm saying? We'll keep cooking, keep making shit happen. But yeah, guess that's it. Thank you for watching this sexy podcast with these two sexy ass men. But good night, America. What's that one? Despierta America. The show.
Dang.
Despierta America.
Do you know what that means?
Wake up, America.
Wake up, America.
So wake up,
If you're trying to say goodbye, that doesn't make sense.
Okay, never mind. So adios, America. But
That's basically it. Yeah.
yeah, basically. But yeah, thank you for
man.
watching, and
This was fun.
yeah,
It
do you have
was
any last words for the audiences, for your future lover? She's watching, or he's watching.
Why are you trying to push the agenda? What are you trying to do? Honestly, I don't know. Just
Like, what's the quote of the day? Words, you know,
a few words.
words of wisdom.
Let me reiterate what a close friend told me. Regardless of what you do or don't do, time will always pass. Meaning, if you take action or stay stagnant, 5 years, 10 years, a week, 3 months, all that time is gonna pass. So, why not try? Why not do it?
I like that. Basically saying like, just live in the moment and do, like, cause time is always gonna pass. So you just gotta
Time is gonna pass. So,
Yeah.
if you want to do something,
do it.
why not try? Why not do it? You know?
That is very true. I like that. It's a good one. Despierta America. Just every time. But yeah, we'll see y'all in the next one. Yeah,
All right.
peace.
Fuck, now we gotta take all this shit.
Now we gotta walk all the way back with all this shit.
Oh, man.
Fuck me.
I love men.